What's going on, guys? Prophet OS here. In today's video we're going to be talking about the top 3 attackers for newer players. The focus of this video is to give newer players a basic understanding of the fundamentals of the offensive side of Siege, and this video will be focusing on the 3 operators I believe will be the most helpful and easiest to use at the start of any new player's journey into conquering the steep learning curve that this game offers. What most people tend to do is jump from operator to operator, and I don't think this is suitable, especially for newer players, because it doesn't offer you a consistent amount of time to learn an operator through and through. So in this video I'm going to be going over my pick of the 3 best operators for newer players to play. So our first operator on the list here is going to be Ashe, if you guys have been watching for pretty much the beginning of the video. And as you guys can see, she's very fast. She is a 3-speed 1 armor operator, and with this capability it allows her to bring out the most potential in her gadgets and her 2 primary weapons, the R4C and the G36C. Now I want to first go over her gadget. It's pretty straightforward, no pun intended. What her gadget does is fires off a breaching charge that can go on pretty much any wall that isn't reinforced and blow a hole enough for her to run through it. And her gadget, being projectile based, allows her to blow holes in areas that other operators wouldn't normally be able to reach. As for secondary gadgets, she has 2 options: the breaching charge and the stun grenades. Stun grenades are preferable if you love rushing, pushing, being just all out aggressive against the enemy team. As an operator with her particular loadout, newer players that utilize her will aim to be a bit more on the fragging side as opposed to supporting the team, like our next operator on the list here, Thermite. Thermite is a really good support operator, probably the best pick no matter the situation, no matter the map. Thermite's gadget's pretty useful and it's relatively simple, as all you gotta do is place it on a reinforced wall and blow it. As a result, there's going to be a giant hole from where you place the Thermite charge at. The common mistake, however, that newer players make when playing as Thermite is that they waste their 2 and only 2 Thermite charges on walls that can normally be breached by breaching charges, Sledgehammer. So long as you don't make this mistake and place your Thermite charges on reinforced walls, you should be fine. One funny thing that people do is place their Thermite charges on wooden barricades for doors and windows, and this is kind of a really huge waste of Thermite charges because it takes a while for Thermite charges to blow, and if you use it on those wooden barricades, enemies can shoot it from the other side and destroy it mid-breach. There goes your Thermite charge. You didn't even blow a hole in the wooden barricade. Thermite has 2 options for primary weapons. One of them is the 5.5611 assault rifle and the M1014 shotgun. I'm still not sure why Thermite has a shotgun for offense. It's really not good, especially since he's a 2-speed 2 armor operator, so he lacks the mobility necessary to utilize a shotgun to its fullest potential. So, I mean, unless you're feeling really risky, go with the assault rifle and run an ACOG with a flash hider or a muzzle brake on that baby. With this combination of attachments, you're going to be going for medium to long range engagements. Each bullet from the 5.5611 does about 50 damage, so you want to take those engagements as early as possible. High damage, long range capability gives you a lot more time to go for those headshots, especially since majority of the defenders don't have ACOG sights, and you'll be at an advantage almost 9 out of 10 times. But don't let this distract you from the fact that Thermite is not a primary fragger. He is a team support player, so with his 2-speed 2 armor, you want to play him from the back, stay alive, get rid of those utility on reinforced walls so you can make your team happy. Our last operator on the list will feature a combination of Ashe's fragging power and Thermite's breach capability. His name is Sledge. Sledge is a 2-speed 2 armor operator from the British SAS, and just like our other 2 operators, he is very easy to use and new player friendly. He's useful on any map in the game. His gadget is a 25-use breaching hammer, hence his name Sledge, that he can use pretty much on any soft wall. So saying soft wall, I'm talking about pretty much any wall that's not reinforced, wooden windows, wooden doors, stuff like that. Don't try to waste his Sledgehammer on reinforced walls because you're just going to waste one of the uses. You're offered so much freedom with his gadget compared to a lot of operators, so make sure you use it wisely. Smart Sledge players will use upper floors to open holes and be able to see down in the objective room or in a room a suspected enemy player is hiding in. As selfish of an operator that Sledge may be, you can actually be a team player with him. Say for example, if you see a teammate placing a breaching charge over a hatch, You can be nice, and instead of having him use his own breaching charge, you can let him know that you can use your sledgehammer to breach it for him. Sledge's loadout features 2 primary weapons, one of them being the L85 assault rifle and the other being the M59 pump action shotgun. The favorable pick out of these 2 will be the L85 most of the time, but on smaller maps and experienced Sledge users, you can utilize the M59 to add on to your breaching power. When running the L85, I suggest running a muzzle brake with an ACOG for newer players, but once experienced players get a hang of the recoil, they can run a flash hider. All in all, both weapons are pretty simple to use. As for Sledge's secondary weapons, he has an MP11 machine pistol and a P225 high damage semi-automatic pistol. Well, that's pretty much it for my top 3 attackers for newer players. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. I got a lot of new sick videos coming in, especially with the release of Parabellum coming out this Thursday. Make sure you guys come back to my channel for more Rainbow Six Siege tips and videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.